My name's Sima from rx'd Yoga, and I want to start off this 8-week series working on your core. Not for some fabulous six-pack, although that's a wonderful benefit, but really to get you in touch with your center. In yoga speak, that's what we sort of think of where our self-confidence sits, and with that, I think it will carry us through the next 8 weeks together. So without further ado, go ahead and come onto all fours. Bring your shoulders right over your hips and, bring your shoulders right over your wrists and your hips right over your knees. And from here, I'd like you to extend your right arm out and your left leg out. And then just take a peek back at your left leg. You want to make sure that it's not going higher than your hip, but instead just staying right in line with your hip. And then from here, go ahead and exhale and bring your right elbow and your left knee to touch. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, bring it in. And then go ahead and release your knee and your foot, your knee and your hand. And then reach your left arm out and your right leg back. And then same thing, you just want to check in and make sure it's not going up too high, but rather just staying right in line with that hip. And then from here, exhale, bring your knee and your elbow to touch. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, round, curl in. Inhale, extend out. Last time, exhale, round and curl in. And then go ahead and release your hand and your knee down. From here, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and shake your head. Bend your knees from side to side. You can even bend your elbows. Just opening up here through your body. And then from here, go ahead and roll forward to a plank pose. Once you stay here, really reaching from the crown of the head all the way out through your heels. And then imagine that you're dragging the heel of the hands to the toes and the toes to the heel of the hands. And then try to like squeeze your forearms together so much so as if you were trying to put a wrinkle lengthwise right into your yoga mat. So start to hug in, feel the belly activate even more. Take a huge breath in and exhale. Lift up and back. And again, just bending your knees, shaking your head, bending your elbows, roll forward to a plank. Same thing, so start to really hug everything in. Hug in between the inner thighs, hug in between the forearms, hug between the heel of the hands and the toes. Just keep breathing right here, hug it all in. You should feel a nice good shake. One more huge breath in, and then exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Great, inhale, reach your right leg up and back. And then exhale, bring your right knee right on over to your right forearm. And then take it over to your left. And just like you were blocking goal watching your favorite football team, go back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot forward. From here, go ahead and come up onto your fingertips. Reach from the crown of the head to the heel. Just opening up there. And then round and curl in, keeping your knee bent right over your ankle. Inhale, extend out. Reaching from the crown of the head to the back heel. And exhale, round it in. Last time like that. Inhale, extend and reach out. And then exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe it forward, plank pose. A few options, you can lower through chaturanga. If you want, drop your knees to the ground. Bend your elbows, lower all the way to the ground, and press up cobra. If you have chaturanga to upward facing, you can go ahead and do that. And then from here, push it up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring your left knee over to your left arm. And over to your right, and back to your left. Same thing, back to football season for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it forward. Lift up onto your fingertips. Reach the back heel and the crown of the head away from one another. And then exhale, round and hollow up through your belly. Inhale, extend all the way out. Exhale, round and curl it in. Inhale, extend out. Last time. Exhale, round and curl in. Inhale, extend out. And then exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. This time I'm going to demonstrate plank to chaturanga. So you can always stick with those knees coming to the ground and just lifting up cobra. From here, lower chaturanga. Inhale, breathe up. upward facing or cobra, and exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Nice deep breathing in from here, just taking a nice slow walk right up to the top of your mat, not being in a rush to get there, just connecting. Maybe even watching each step, you can make this a very, 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 very short walking meditation. And then go ahead and bend your knees, take your hands behind your legs, and just hug in. Right, if that's not comfortable, you can just let the head hang. Just hang out there, otherwise just getting a little bit closer in. And then from here, go ahead and squat down. So you're gonna balance your hips or your shoulders right over your hips, right over your ankles. Take your hands into a prayer position. If you're gonna make kickstands with your hands, feel free to do that. And then go ahead, come back to your balance, and then release down onto your sit bones. From here, keep your knees bent. If you're really feeling like it, go ahead and extend your legs. If you're a runner like I am, you probably want to keep the knees bent just so you're not putting pressure on the hip flexors, because again, we're working your core, your third chakra, and again, just working on that self-confidence. So float the palms up to the ceiling. Go ahead and flex your feet, and then lower halfway down, looking at your feet. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, halfway down. Float the palms towards the ground. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend the knees as you come up. We're going to do that one more time. And lower. So you'll notice I like to do things multiple times. The first time you're kind of like, I don't know about that. Second time, hopefully you've gotten the hang and lower. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale, lower. Palms to the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Go ahead and give your knees a nice hug into your chest, and you can kind of maneuver here a little bit side to side even. Great. And then from here, go ahead and float your legs up to the ceiling. Take your hands underneath your sit bones, and you're going to lower your legs a third of the way to the floor. And just breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another third for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover your feet off the ground and look at your toes, lifting your shoulders off the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You want to make sure you're not straining your neck, and then go ahead and lower all the way back down. This time, same thing again. Like I said, I like to do things multiple times. Lower a third of the way for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Another third for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then look at your feet. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your legs back up. Take your hands into a prayer position, or actually I like to interlace all the fingers except the thumb and the index finger. And then from here, you're going to drop your right heel toward the ground. You're going to lift your shoulder blades off the ground. We're going to reach towards where that right leg was for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Over to the left. We're going to reach that left heel towards the ground and pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back over to the right, like I said multiple times. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Lower that left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a hug. Rock and roll a little bit side to side here. Then we're going to rock up to a seated position. And just because you have a little bit of time to work with this video, we're just going to do a little check-in, right? So I want you to take your hands, so not beside your sit bones, but in front of. And you are going to need to curl in for this. We're going to do like a little bit of a gut check. You press your hands into the ground and see if you can't float your feet off the ground for clearance, or if you need to keep the toes on the ground, you can. So here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. So I'm going to do that from the front view. The important thing to notice there was that, again, my hands are in front of my sit bones, so not next to, because if I was back here, I wouldn't be able to lift up, and I had to round in my back. So a little bit of a gut check here. Go ahead and press down, and again, you can keep the toes on the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. So maybe that's something that you can continue to work with, just checking in with that core, that lift up, that hollowing out, right? And really feeling that you're feeling this upward pull of your abdominals, okay? And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and take our little relaxation if you have time. So palms out, legs out nice and wide. If you want, you can even take your right hand on your belly, your left hand onto your heart. And just feeling yourself breathe in and out. No attachment, relax your shoulders. And if you have time, I suggest you go ahead and stay here for a few more minutes. If not, go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug your knees into your heart. Roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seated position. Take your hands at your heart into a prayer position. Bow your chin in, thanking yourself for all the effort you took on your mat. Lift your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, bowing down to the divine light and love within one another. Namaste. Thanks for checking in. Hope you liked it. Have a good one.